Hello everyone, I'm back, and this video is gonna be a video on the leaks so far for what's going on with Vanguard Zero. So this is the website I'm on. I'll link this website in the description below, and we could go through it right now. So here, Tyrant Deathrex, it's a Tachikaze, and it seems that they're scheduled for release. Like, they're not permanent right now. Like, these dates could change. It's a data mine. We don't know if it's actually gonna be these days, but it seems like the Tachikaze clan is gonna be released around June 30th, which is half a year from now. So it's quite a ways away still. So as you can see, all the cards right now are still like a ways away. So it's like, I like this deck. I've seen it used a lot, and I really want to try it out for myself. So we're gonna see where this goes for Tachikaze when it comes out in like 6 months. So next is it's Spike Brothers, scheduled to release within like well, as I'm recording this, it's Monday, December 30th. So it could come out tomorrow or in 2 days, depending on the time zone. So this is literally right around the corner. So we could expect that within the next day or two as I'm recording this. I don't know when this video is going to go up, but let's see when it actually does. So all the Spike Brothers cards, again, I'll link this website down in the description below so you could go and see it for yourself. So you could read all the effects and stuff and see what the rarities are. So I'm just going through it right now. And here is the one that I think everyone's been waiting for. The Shadow Paladin clan. The Shadow Paladin is by far my favorite clan. I like it just as much as Royal Paladins. Gold Paladins, I'm not that big of a fan of. I don't know why. They never really grew on me. But Shadow Paladins is my favorite clan. So seeing, Full Bow here, and all the others, well, it doesn't say any others, but so far, this is what they have scheduled for the last day of February. So within 2 to 3 months, we'll see Shadows come in, and I'll try my best to build this deck, and with your guys' support, just like clicking on my videos, watching them, leaving a like, we'll get to see this deck played in like many videos. It's my favorite deck, and I'll try to get these Spike Brothers when they come out again. Like, I'll get them done as much as possible. So there's many here. Like, you could switch the tabs, like decks and stuff like that. Oracle Think Tank. You could also see like the effects if you can't understand the effects. So this is another reason why this website's so great. And you could see here that for Oracle Think Tank, the Goddesses of the Crescent Moon archetype is going to come out within a day or two also. So that's another thing to look forward to. Yeah, see, you could see when they're going to come out right here. Estimated release date. So, and all the other ones that are still like currently in the game, you could read their effects if you don't know what they are. Memorize their effects when you use them in game, and many things like that. But the ones that everyone's been actually like excited about is this one right here, Tsukuyomi. Tsukuyomi, here, I'll read the effect. It has to be your Vanguard. It has to be in the Vanguard circle, so you have to write it. If your soul has 6 or more cards, you counterblast 2, and you draw 2 cards and put a card from your hand into the soul. The reason why this card is going to be really good is because you get to draw. You get a +1. A +1 from your deck. Thinning out your deck get into your triggers as much as possible so you can finish the match faster. And it's also could go off with like other cards like Evil Eye Princess Eurolay. Like if you want to do it, like when placed, if your soul has 6 or more cards, you choose a card at random from your opponent's hand, you bind it, and at the end of that turn, your opponent puts that card back in their hand. So you could literally call this one right after Tsukuyomi has amassed, the soul, or, use other cards to put it in cards into your soul. So when you get the cards in your soul, like for example, Sky Witch Nana, during your turn, if you have no cards in your soul, this unit gets plus 3,000 power. So even if you don't have any cards in your soul, there are still cards, So like this is when like the Oracle Think Tank archetype starts revolving around the soul a bit more. So you soul blasting and stuff like that. So you could come here, check out all of them, and yeah. So here we'll check out Royal Paladins right now. Here, Royal Paladins. So like Barco, Future Night Lu, this is how this effect that I showcased in my video when I was playing with Royal Paladins. So you could ride a Blaster Blade when you're still a grade 1. Wingull Brave, it's gonna be coming out soon, and so it's gonna be really good to have him as your starting Vanguard. And let's see here, Lake Maiden Lien. This is the one I was talking about in my video. You could rest a unit, draw a card by discarding a card. So it's really good. Wingull, boosting a Blaster Blade. So you could see all the cards. See, like this card's coming out like in a day or two. Snuggle. So you could, like, in my opinion, you could skip out on most of the new Royal Paladins. What you have right now, it's good enough. Like Soul Guiding Elf, you counterblast 1 and this unit gets 1,000 power at the end of until the end of the turn. You don't really need that card. It's fodder. And during your turn, if your soul has 6 or more cards, this unit gets plus 3,000 power. There you could get enough because Barco's skill, calling Flogel and Future Night Lu, then using Future Night Lu's effect to put them into the soul, you get even more soul. So like that's the strategy I did when to use a Demon Slaying Knight Lohengrin, because when you soul blast 6 and counter blast 4, you pop their entire field. You literally pop their entire field. And like he soul charges every turn, so he's really good. And here, this is the one that's everyone is gonna be waiting for. This card is gonna be broken when it comes out. Majesty Lord Blaster. So it has to be in the Vanguard circle. If you have a Blaster Blade in your soul, it gets plus 1,000 power. And if you have a Blaster Dark in your soul, it gets another 1,000 power. So when this unit attacks, you put Blaster Blade and Blaster Dark into your soul. And this card gets 10,000 power and plus 1 critical until the end of the battle. So you could literally call Blaster Dark, which I have in my deck when I showed you guys the deck list in my Royal Paladin video. You could go back and see my deck list by clicking on my videos from before. But yeah, you could also run them. You get 1 free copy of Blaster Dark after you finish the story up until right now, what it's currently out. Like the max rank you could get to is grade 30, so that's why. So you get 1 free copy of Blaster Dark. So using Majesty Lord Blaster, it's going to be already possible at that point. And Garmor, it's going to be okay too. Like all these other knights, you don't really need them. So, but yeah, like when we look into Kagero, the main one is these 2 right here. Dragonic Waterfall, going to be coming out literally in a couple of days. When it attacks, discard a grade 3 from your hand, and this unit gets 10,000 power until the end of the turn. That's Dragonic Waterfall. But I feel everyone's going to be hyped when this card comes out at the end of February, start of March. Dragonic Overlord, the end. So you cross-ride Dragonic Overlord. So, Vanguard, if you have Dragonic Overlord in your soul, this unit gets plus 2000 power. So this is a cross-ride. So when its attack hits, you counterblast 2 and Persona Blast. Which means you have to discard one Dragonic Overlord, the end. So you have to discard another one of this card. So, and then you stand this unit and you draw 2 cards. So Kagero, it's gonna get a massive buff later. It's gonna be one of the strongest decks. And as you see, there's many other clans coming. But that's gonna be the end of the video for now. Just a little overview of what's to come. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll link this website in the description below. You could check it out for yourself. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time.